Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a presentation using ChatGPT in less than 5 minutes. Now, for those of you who don't know what ChatGPT is an AI bot that acts like a Google on steroids. And what it does, it helps you with getting ideas for things that maybe you need, maybe like a project that you're working on, maybe a presentation, or if you want to compose an email with a little bit more thought into it. It acts like literally a Google on steroids. And if you want to learn more about ChatGPT, you can even ask the ChatGPT and it will basically tell you exactly what it does and how it can help you in your everyday life. Now, if you don't have ChatGPT and you register for a new account, it is a free account. However, they do have a premium membership, which is $20 a month. That is what I have because I literally use it every day. I use it for my business. I use it to create courses, to help me create content, to help me generate ideas. And if you want to do the free version, you can. If not, then the $20, trust me, is totally worth it if you are interested in, using it, or if you use it, I should say on a daily basis. Okay. There are other platforms that you can link with ChatGPT, and one of the platforms that I used to link with is Canva, and that is what is going to help me create the presentation. So, just to give you a little idea of what ChatGPT can do, I'm going to go ahead and ask a question here on the ChatGPT tools, okay? What is ChatGPT and how it can help my everyday projects or life in general, right? Because, and I want to say life in a way where it's going to help you with, well, let's go ahead and ask, right? So ChatGPT is an AI assistant you can talk to, kind of like having a strategist, researcher, writer, organizer, and idea partner available anytime you need. So for your business, these are some of the things that I can help you with. For your time and productivity, it could plan out your week. It could help you set goals. It can even give you like a meal plan if you are looking to maybe change something in your diet, things like that. And a lot of the things that ChatGPT provides, they're research based. So they search on the web for these type of ideas. So it's not like, it's self search engine. It's not. It uses kind of like Google and those type of search engines for information. Some of the things that it could help you with your personal life, and I've used this for all of it. I used it for travel planning, I've used it for budgeting, for fitness, meal plans, Bible study preparations, language learning. So this is what I've been using it for. So it's kind of like showing you some of the things that I've used some of the topics that I searched for thinking and clarity. If you feel stuck and you have some ideas that you want to generate, maybe more ideas or get better clarity on maybe, certain projects that you're working on. All right. And then it kind of gives you a simplified version, right, of what it can do to simplify your life. Now, as far as the presentation, so ChatGPT is combined with Canva. And right here, you can see Canva, right? So when I go, and you can even explore right here, ChatGPT if you wanted to, but I'm going to go ahead and click Canva, okay? And then in this section of ChatGPT, I'm going to provide a description. So here's the description that I have already created for this video. And here it's going to say, let's see, for this video. And here is a description of a presentation that I want to create. So I wrote, help me create a presentation that is around 10 to 15 slides for my Bible studies class based on the topic sex apart from marriage. I want the presentation to reflect what the scripture talks about when it comes to sex before marriage. What are some of the scripture that talks about the sex before marriage and what God thinks about it. I want the presentation to include pictures as well as some warm colors, purple, yellow, and blues. Also include any ideas or designs that are relevant to this topic. So once I go ahead and do that, I press enter and it's kind of going to start doing its thinking process. So it's going to connect with Canva, and ChatGPT is basically going to create the presentation for me, right? So, and you can always modify the presentation. Like you can, move things around. It's not set in stone. This is just some ideas that it generates for you. It saves you time, it saves you mental energy, and it gives you a little bit more clarity because there's a lot of things that you can find on ChatGPT that it generates as far as idea wise that maybe you wouldn't have thought about, right? So while that is doing its thing, just to kind of give you, oh, there it goes. So now it typically gives you like 4 options. So let's go ahead and check out what ChatGPT generated. Okay, option 1, we're going to go ahead and open the link and it's going to take me straight to Canva. So right here is the presentation. Isn't that cool? God created marriage as a sacred union, reflecting his love and commitment. Sex within marriage is a gift, enhancing intimacy and unity between partners, aligning with his divine purpose. And then it kind of gives you pictures and other types of content. I like the content to be big, so, or large, I should say. So then this way, I could read it out loud if anything. So you can move this stuff around. You can play with it. You can change your images. I'm just kind of giving you an idea. Some discussion questions, any conclusion. So that's option 1. Let's check out option 2. And then this is going to give you another presentation. Gives you a little bit more, less content, more images, and you can kind of create your own content within the presentations. All right, let's check out option 3. Super, super cool. God's design, understanding sex apart from marriage. And here are some more. So basically, what you do is you look over the slides and see which one resonates with you. And whichever one resonates with you, just use it. So far, I think I like the first presentation. It gives a little bit more context. It gives a little bit more image. So I think that's pretty cool. Honestly, I like all of them. But in any event, it was something that was very effortless, and it gave you not only clarity on maybe what you wanted to incorporate into these slides, but it also gives you your time back, right? Because our time is so valuable. So imagine the time that you saved just creating this presentation using ChatGPT. Whereas if you would have done it on your own, then, maybe it would have took a couple of hours, Now, this is not going to replace you as a person. It's just here to help you with your ideas and bring them to life. So I hope that this was helpful, and if it was, leave some comments below. Let me know what you liked about the video, and if there's something that you want to learn more of, please let me know. I'd be happy to create it. All right, so thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Okay, bye.